Hello, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, I am going to do something that I saw on YouTube before. I am going to be using the mermaid tail, which is not going to be the one that was on one of the videos. Not one of my videos, but one of the videos that I saw. It's going to be the tail that I received in the previous days since I first played Dress to Impress. And right now, it's the mermaid's tail. So the theme is retro glamour. The purpose of this is that I am going to be trapped wearing this mermaid tail, which you're about to see in just a few moments. And we only have 7 minutes before the special. That means it's coming to you. Is that I am to wear this mermaid, not the unique one. This is the regular one. But I am going to use this for my advantage. Because I am going to be as a mermaid for the rest of the video. Or should I say the rest of this episode. My reason is because, one, I have no clue what I'm doing. Well, I have a clue of what I'm doing. It's just that I really want to try this out just to, because I saw videos where they play Dress to Impress, but they use a mermaid tail, and this is the only mermaid tail that I have. There is another one, but unfortunately I did not have that one, so we're just going to go ahead and try to make it as best as possible. So the theme is retro glamour, and I'm going to go ahead and make it more 80s, kind of like. I'm gonna go with this hairstyle. And I need some sort of makeup that gives like retro glamour, which I don't think I have right now. What am I doing? Oh yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna give it a bit of like a pastel neon color. And what I'm planning to do right now is that I am going to use this. I don't think it's going to work out, but I have to try at the very least. And use this. Color that. There we go. The next thing that I need to do right here is I gotta get some earrings. Because we cannot, like. I think I'm gonna go with the hoop ones. No, I don't want no necklace. That's going to mess things up. I'm going to get the pink ones. Make it like that. Next thing I'll do. Let's see. The next thing that I'll do right here. I'm gonna try to see if I could get this because, okay, I collect as much cash right here. My daily thing is I have to win the podium for the first time. Well, not the first time. I have to get first place, which is not going to happen. And I have to place in the podium 3 times, which it may happen, but unfortunately, it may not happen. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because, in case you haven't aware what this special round is, I'm going to try to reach that to this channel. But the thing is, I have to get first place. I have to reach to first place in order for this to work. Which may likely not happen, but you may never know. I'm gonna put a bandana on her, mainly because this is going to give me some retro vibes, in my opinion. I don't know what else they do in the 1980s. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to try to This will not do. That's very disappointing. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna wear these glasses. And I'm going to type in 1980s mermaid with bright colors. There you go. Now all I have to do is wait. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So now it's time for the fashion show. I'm going to give it 4 stars because that looks really good. That looks really good indeed. And I gotta pull out this pose just in case if just in case if I'm coming up next. Oh, now this one looks really good. This one is very fashionable. I'm going to give it 4 stars because I love the color purple and the black suits very perfectly. You know, I might have to do 2 rounds of being trapped as a mermaid because for whatever reason, I don't know if this is going to work out. I have to try. I have to at least try my best. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, oh, it looks like the special round is coming up. But that won't be until the next round. I'm going to give it 3 stars because it looks chic. I may not be able to know what that means, but it's a bit fashionable, you know. Anyways, let's see who's up. Certainly not me yet, but it looks like she's wearing business suits. I don't know if that's retro, but it is some sort of retro thing in the 80s when they started working and stuff. Alright, it's me, ladies and gentlemen, and just to let you know, I am a 1980s mermaid with pastel colors. There we go. Alright, let's see who else. Oh, we got another one. She looks like she came from the 90s because when I think of the 90s, I think of something a bit not rocket, it's rock and goth at the same time. I'm having trouble of saying what I'm trying to say, but I hope you understand the words rock, like rock and roll, and goth, which is more like, you know. Okay, this one looks nice as well. I know I'm supposed to give less stars so I can win the podium, but I have to be very honest. They all look good. They all look good. But let's see who wins. It appears that I did not make it to the podium, but this one and this one do deserve it. And let's see, where do I place? I place 8th, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Very disappointing. But the next round is where it gets interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the special round. The place is flooded, and right now I gotta pick up an outfit that suits perfectly for mermaids. I was gonna go with Ariel, but that's obviously too obvious for whatever reason. So I have to do what I can with this one. So let's go ahead and do this and give it a pastel. No, let's give it a bit of like a blue and then a bit of this as well. And now let's get a hairstyle. Let's get a hairstyle. I don't know how Lana has been able to breathe underwater just for this moment. Alright, so wavy, or let's go with this. And let's go with this color, and no, we're going to stick with ebony again. And we're doing this color, no, this color, because you know. There we go. I am a siren. I am a siren. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I am going to do this first. Let's get the weapon. And it should be nothing on it. Next up is that, let's see here. The next thing that we're going to do here is the lashes. Sometimes the lashes doesn't win any favors for me. But I'm going for it because I need a crown. Okay, this is the crown. Bit of blue. There we go. There we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the podium with this one. I should not be having lack of confidence over this, but I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Mainly because I think this is the best looking mermaid I have yet. But I need to come up with a better top. That's probably the reason why this looks, you know. So let me remove this just a little bit. I only have 2 minutes before I come up with a final decision. I want to go with this one with a bit of like blue, then some more blue, then some purple, no, some blue, and that's technically it. And I might take this off. I don't know if that is going to work out. But let me look at the skirt. Ooh, this looks nice. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. No, let's go with this color. And I think that's all I can do right now. Because I don't know if it's going to win any favors towards, you know. I don't know if it's going to win any favors towards the voters. But it's worth a shot. I'm going to be trapped as a mermaid for only 2 rounds of this video. But if you enjoy this kind of content, please leave a like and subscribe because it meant a lot to me, especially on the Fashion Roblox Gamer channel. And that's technically it. So let's head it to the runway. Alright, it's time for the runway. Let's see who it is. It looks like she's dressing up as Ariel, but with the braids and a cocktail coconut drink. That is amazing. And if you hear any of the noises, that's my dog doing that. She already does that when she's checking her mouth or something. I don't know. She's not in pain. She's okay. She's just, you know. Ooh, I'm gonna give it 5 stars for the Golden Mermaid because that looks fabulous. Now, I cannot name a specific type of mermaid, but oh my goodness, this is like Vanessa. I love purple, 5 stars. Purple is always everything. Okay, so far, still no sign of me. I'm gonna give it 3 stars, even though it looks great. I love the flowers and all, and the coconut drink sells it, but I just don't feel it very as impactful enough as the others, like the purple one. And here's me with my flower hair and the crown. Let's give it a bit of a like this, and let's do that. There we go. Ooh, it looks like this girl is waving the fan. That's nice. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I'm gonna give it 4 stars because it's like she's trying to swim with the fans, but it actually works for me. It actually works. This looks amazing. Oh, it looks like we have another Ariel again, but with a skirt. I'm gonna give it 2 stars because the skirt does not work. Even though I can imagine Ariel trying to be a ballerina in mermaid form, but it doesn't work out for me. I'm sorry. I don't like being brutally honest when it comes to fashion, but you know how it is. Oh, I made it to 3rd place. That's good. That's really good. No problems with that. And look at here, ladies and gentlemen. Because I made it to the podium, I end up getting the special mermaid fins and the mermaid scale arm things that you can get whenever you made it to the podium. That is amazing. I am super happy about this. Okay, it looks like I'm no longer trapped as a mermaid anymore. So let's go to free play mode and work on that. Also, there will be no summer quests in this new update because the update is a weekly times 2. It's a weekly times 2. So, for this video, since I wasn't trapped for too long as a mermaid in this game, let's go ahead and check out the unlocks. This is supposed to be a code item on Dress to Impress, which it is, but now it's where you unlock it whenever you made it to the podium as a mermaid in the special round, which I'm really happy about. I think I pulled it off well. I think it's probably, and I think the makeup that I choose is the purple one, which is this one. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this one because I could have chosen her as an ice mermaid or a siren mermaid or whatnot. Let's give the waves a try. There we go. This looks amazing. Now, despite being not trapped fully as a mermaid for who knows how many hours or so, not hours, for the rest of the video, there is one more thing that I need to do. Not one more thing that I need to do, but let's just say there's just something that you should know. There is one more thing that you need to do in the mermaid round, and that is to make it to the podium for the 2nd time and get another mermaid tail, which is the siren's tail. But I'm not going to be able to get that, and that's mainly because it's probably going to be as hard as it seems. Let's get this skirt out. This is probably the reason why I made it to the podium. And let's get the lashes and then the crown. Get this and then get that. And where's that thing here? There it is. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm trapped as a mermaid, but in free play mode. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content, please leave a like and subscribe. Turn on these notifications so you won't miss a single upload. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Dress to Impress. And as far as other episodes for other fashion games, the schedule plan has been canceled. The schedule planning for other fashion games has been canceled because they haven't been updated much on it. But I'll probably try my best to make some content that involves whichever May works. But for now, stay safe, stay healthy, be kind to others. Have a blissful, wonderful day.